So Dan, of QVC fame in the past and man of God in Mission and Now.
Yes.
I know you wrote this, the Morning Cup of Inspiration devotional, but I wanted you just to share a little bit about it and talk to our viewers.
Well, I wrote this with my two partners in Fearless Faith, Terry Steen and Brian Rowland, who are my best friends. And we came together and we do a Morning Cup of Inspiration every day on Facebook. And people kept saying, could you give us a written devotional? So this is your Morning Cup of Inspiration, the written devotional. And the unique thing about it is Brian, Terry, and I aren't ordained ministers, or, well, Terry is, but we're not really pastors or theologians.
Yeah.
This is from lay people, and we just talk about experiences that we've gone through, like controlling our tongue and times when we didn't, or why Jesus came to earth, God's perfect timing, what we've seen in our lives.
Yeah.
And it's usually based around a story and a scripture, and we have people do the Bible reading first, read the scripture, and then at the end we always ask a question, like this was one that we wrote on, are you living with passion?
Mm-hmm.
And ask yourself at the end, am I living my life with passion? Am I working to please God or others? So we really tried to make it practical and make people stop and think. Sometimes we just read, and these are very quick reads, but we read it so quick, we read the verse, then we go on our day. But we want people to stop, take a few minutes, and really think about the stories that we're telling and what the point of it all is.
It sounds like something too, and maybe for you men that are out there, if you're in a small group of men, and maybe you meet for coffee or something, maybe once a week or something, you could get a copy of this book and share that in your group. And I love that, anything like a question like that is a great discussion starter. Maybe just something that would elicit, I know for men, sometimes we just like to sit and kind of talk about, the weather or, something else that's goofy, but really to base it around a biblical story of some kind or some kind of life story, and then a scripture verse, and then have that conversation, I think could really be a great investment in your small group and your men's group.
And as we were writing this, we all felt like the Lord was kind of writing it through us, and it's so gratifying when people say, boy, it really helped me, or it really spoke to me.
Yeah.
That's when it wasn't me or Brian or Terry, it was the Lord, and that's our whole point. And we came up with your Morning Cup of Inspiration. We have so many people that follow us on Facebook that really don't have a church upbringing at all.
Yeah.
And for some of them, we're the only church they know, but to see them grow and get them into the Bible and hooked into a local church as best we can is really, it's been, something that I guess God planned from the beginning.
For sure.
I'm very grateful that He chose us to be a part of it.
Yeah, so on our Man 360 website, you can go to man360.tv additional content page. We'll provide a link to the devotion. There's also some of the things that we talked about on our TV episode also with Dan that you can also check out on that page. So Dan, thanks again for sharing your devotion.
Thank you,
it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
God bless everybody.